Notice my stance. Limited ankle flexibility makes me sit high and stick my hips back. Welcome to the last episode of this season of my series, Can a Girl Without Those Become a Surfer? The answer to this question and my videos before and after I will show you at the end of this episode. But before we move on, I want you to see one video that became viral on my Instagram, and this is how I really actually feel right now. Despite all the obstacles, after this click happened, after I stopped falling, I started coming not just every day, but 2-3 times every day. I've been having 2 hours of my self-practice in the morning, then 2 hours class with Julio, and then 2 hours in the evening another self-practice. So I was spending like 6-7 hours every day surfing, and here are some very special and touching stories that happened on these sessions. So, there is this little boy, maybe 7-8 years old, a young surfer. He is the son of another surf instructor, and he is the celebrity, he is the superstar. What he is doing on the waves, wow, I admire him a lot. And once, I just finished one of my waves and he was at the beach and he came to me and told me, wow, I've seen you, you were amazing. Me? I was so touched. It means so much to me because these compliments that are coming from kids, they are always very special, because if a kid gives you a compliment, the kid really means this, because we adults sometimes we give compliments because we want other person to like us or we want to get something from this person, but the compliments coming from kids are so genuine, they really mean it. So it meant a lot to me, and after this compliment I started feeling like I'm a real surfer. Under Julio's supervision, that time I tried to take a bigger wave than usual. It was really challenging. I did my best. I tried to pop up, but I couldn't. I had nose dive. I was not really embarrassed or disappointed because the wave was really bigger than the ones I was normally taking. But when I came back to Julio, he told me that, oh no, Katya, like all the surfers were watching you and it was embarrassing because he couldn't do this. And you know, surprisingly, to me, it sounded like a compliment, because I got to that level when surfers would actually watch me when I would do something that special that would attract attention of other surfers. Do you know what I mean? Because before that, I was one of the beginners, nothing to watch, nothing to expect from. But I got to that level when other surfers, beginners, intermediate students would actually watch me, what I'm doing with this particular wave. This felt like a movie about surfers. Just imagine, it was sunset hour around 5 p.m. I'm on lineup, very stylish, wearing my outfit from Bold Surfwear, and there is this hot surfer. We are in advanced group. He is the most advanced surfer of that session. I'm right next to him. And we are talking, getting to know each other, and then the wave comes and he looks at me and offers me to take the wave together. And I'm still just getting there. I'm not sure if I actually can do that, but I decided to give it a try. And so the wave comes, we start to paddle, and then we both pop up and we both ride this wave. And while riding this wave together, we looked at each other and we've done this surfer symbol, and we repeated it several times. And maybe on the 4th day only, I've showed him my feet and he figured that I don't have toes. And he was surprised by that. Why? Because all this time he considered me being a good surfer, not a good surfer for a disabled girl. He considered me being a good surfer. I want to highlight, it was not something romantic between us. It was romantic between me and surfing. After the sessions with that guy, after all these conversations, after all these waves we've caught together, I could finally voice it out that I'm not just a surf student, but I am a surfer. I'm finishing one of the waves. I'm coming back to line up, and there is a surf instructor with his student, and the student asks me, wow, how do you manage to pedal back so fast? I became the one who people would ask these kind of questions, and I would explain to this guy some technique I'm using. And after that, his surf instructor looked at me and told me, like, hey, I don't want to point out to your feet, but I see you. I see your progress, and I want you to know that I admire you a lot. You are doing really, really crazy, cool stuff. This is the moment when you realize that it's worth all the effort, all the pain, all the obstacles. This is the moment when you realize that you want to do it again and again and again. Remember, I've shared my plans for the next few days in the second episode, so let's compare my current results to what I was planning. I can read the ocean, I can pick the wave, I can paddle, I can pop up myself, I can move, I can control the direction where I'm going, I can go sideways, I can do curving. And we've managed to finally change my leading leg from left to right. What are the 3 levels of surf students?
We say beginners, intermediate, and advanced. A beginner person is somebody who probably never touched the ocean with a surfboard, never been on top of a surfboard, never had the experience of riding a wave. An intermediate person, it's the one who already stood up and took a couple of waves, but still working on catching waves by themselves. The advanced, we can say, is the one who knows how to pop up, who's getting better at carving, avoiding people, protecting themselves and protect the other people as well with some ethics in the water, but still having a little trouble reading the waves, finding it a little hard where to position themselves, where the waves are breaking. So that can be an advanced person. We're not gonna say like a very beginner because she had a clue of being in the water before, but for the skill level, yeah, we can say beginner.
Notice my stance. Limited ankle flexibility makes me sit high and stick my hips back. Confidence is low, balance barely there, even when the instructor is holding the board. And also check out how awkwardly I finished the ride. I just dropped off the board, gripping the nose. From here, I already see the wave coming. I know it's the right one. Nice size, nice speed. So I turn calmly, paddle the right amount, then pop up and hold my balance. I see the people around me control my direction and slightly turn along the wave. This is called carving, which means riding the wave smoothly while turning. And look how stylishly I finished the ride. This next clip shows my control and turning skills even better. I almost had a collision with another surfer, but I curved, leaned my back to the wave, then slid sideways and exited cleanly. Also, notice my stance now, how upright I am on the board compared to before. As you can see here, I'm still struggling with my pop-up technique. I start on my knee, so it takes a bit longer to pop up, but I hold my balance, follow the instructor's direction and do a little pumping. Then I ride facing the wave, switch to sideways, carve and exit the wave stylishly. And once again, just look at how professional I leave the board now. I'm really proud of that. I left Puerto Escondido. I'm in Mexico City right now, and tomorrow I'm going to my home country to celebrate holidays with my family. So we end this season 1 with answering the main question. Yes, the girl without toes can become a surfer. The next challenge for the next season is to enter the competitions for disabled surfers and to represent my country and to be probably the first Russian surfer without toes in the world. If you want to support me on this mission of becoming a professional surfer, if you want to support this YouTube channel and this project, there are several ways how you can do this. I leave all the information in description to this video. You can buy an access to the uncensored content where I show how my feet looked before, how they look now, how I treat my wounds. You can buy the integral personality and life purpose reading from me. I know it sounds like something very new and intriguing. You can find all the information in the file below this video. Or you can donate to my charity project, which I'm creating now to support burn survivors and people with disabilities. Thank you for watching this episode. Thank you for watching this season. I will kindly ask you to leave your comments, to give likes to these videos. It really helps a lot. I would kindly ask you to spread this video, to share this video with your friends. There is no secret about what my dream is. I want to tell it openly and loudly that I'm dreaming of collaborating with a big surf brand. I want to become the ambassador. I want to have their support of me becoming a professional surfer, and I want their support for my charity and my social projects. I'm currently creating a charity foundation to provide holistic help to burn survivors. Another big dream of mine is to create yoga and surf camp for disabled people. And with my own example, I want to show the whole world that there are no physical limitations that can stop us from what we really want to do. And if a girl without toes, who can't walk sometimes, can still surf, then you can do everything you want in this life.